I don't know if it's part of personality, but I always get nervous to ask people like, hey, so how did this help you? Or how did, Tasha's video is a great example. Like, I know I've done stuff and kind of tried to help, and like I really care about them as people and tried to do whatever I can to help serve them, and they've thanked me and stuff, but like, you have no idea like how much of an impact it is, and so it's been fun going through this process to see like, well, that thing I shared with her, like, for me it was just kind of second nature, like, oh, you should try this, this, and this. And it's weird to find out later that like, wow, that and that made her $50,000 the next weekend, and she's grateful to you because you shared that, and like, it's just fun and cool, and it's humbling. I think is probably the best word for it, because I don't know, and I think that anyone who's really good at what they do, it's kind of like, it's second nature to you, so it doesn't seem like that big of a deal, but when you can apply it to somebody else, it can be huge for them, life-changing.
And I am so grateful to him for that, because we've used his strategies over and over and over again, and they work like clockwork. And so, our business truly and sincerely would not be where it is today if it wasn't for Russell. Gosh. I'm just so grateful to him. I don't even think I tell him that much. But the other thing that's really cool about him is his true belief in us.
When I say us, I mean my wife and I. Us meeting him has been a life-changing moment. And I mean that because when I met him, I was working at a company, working 9 to 5, and basically he taught us how to start a business online, and from there our life changed. Like 6 months later I quit my job, and since then we've been being independent entrepreneurs and growing businesses and just enjoying life and the freedom that it provides, being able to work for ourselves. So it's been I guess the biggest blessing. And
like the experience we talked about a couple times where we built our company up and it collapsed, and it was like, for me it was a humiliating time, it was embarrassing, it was hard, it was my own personal hell. Like, that's probably the best way to explain it. But that experience was what gave me like this nugget that, like, all the stuff happening, like I got this one thing out of it that was like, wow, that's the lesson, that's what I was supposed to learn, right? And then to be able to have Natasha or someone come by and going through similar frustration, like, wait, careful, here it is, this is what you're gonna learn, like, just take mine, I promise you, like, this will save you the heartaches and the headaches and all those pieces, and it makes it gives you a different perspective on it. It's, it turns from this horrible bad thing to like, wow, that was something I needed for myself, but also to be able to serve people more, and it changes the perspective and the outlook on the experience for sure. Yeah, I 110% believe that the goal of the book is not just to entertain or to be helpful and give you some ideas, but everything that's inside the book, when companies hire me to come out and restructure what they're doing and help them to get to the next level, the same process I take those companies through is the exact same process I lay out in the book. So I encourage people to read it as if they just paid me $25,000 to consult them, because that's like what they're getting. If they put their mind in that spot where they treat it like that and implement it and follow the things that same way, they'll see very similar results. And so, by reading this book, it would be hard to read this book and not make more money in your business. And if you're implementing it, you can make a lot more. You should make a ton more. I'm super excited, because I'm excited just for the fact that, when I'm working one-on-one with somebody, I can work one-on-one, but this gives me a chance to take my message and like put it out there to millions of people, and for all the people that get the book, they're obviously we'll sell tens if not hundreds of thousands of them, but the people who take that and actually take action, it's going to be exciting to see, just to see their business and their life transformations that come from it. So it fires me up, gets me excited just thinking about it.
You believe it's going to happen?
Yeah, it will happen. There's no way it can't happen. It works. Like, that's the thing. Like, people ask me all the time, like, what, do you think this will work for me? And yeah, it works. Like, I'm not guessing here. Like, we've done it consistently over and over and over again, and it works. I have no doubt of that. For the person who doesn't think they need it, man, like, I know anytime in my business or in my life actually, that I've ever had that kind of an attitude, it's where I've stopped progressing. And this whole life, especially business is just like a small reflection of life, but it's all about progressing, right? And this is a tool, like I said, it's taken literally a decade of my life, 10 years of my life, and put it into something that you can take. You've taken the gold out of it and you can implement it and get immediate results. And so when I was working with Tony Robbins, he used to talk a lot about the fact that you can read a book and get an entire decade worth of learning in a day. And that's what it is. It's literally like you can sit down and read the book in a day, and it's going to be literally like me giving you a decade of my life, and you can go take it and plug it into your business, and it works. It just works.
Got it, man.
I can stand up now for real?
Yeah, but